Hey guys, today I want to talk about my Smith & Wesson SW40F. This gun was manufactured I think in 94, maybe 95, I can't remember. It came with two 15 round mags. It's calibered in .40. It's got a 4.5 inch barrel. This gun I know is loaded, so let me take it out. She's empty. This is my gun I keep in my my nightstand, as I mentioned in a couple other videos. This is my home protection pistol. Smith & Wesson, I guess this was their attempt at going after the Glock market when Glock came out with the polymer handguns. This gun is accurate. This gun is very loud. Out of all my 40s, this is the loudest 40 I've ever heard. I don't know why. Like I said, it shoots very accurate. There's been a couple movies that this gun has been using, not this personal one, but the model. In Goldmember, Vern Troyer, the little guy, he was carrying one of these. And it was a stainless model. It was stainless on the top and had all gray polymer on the bottom. You don't see very many of them. They're pretty rare. Alright, like I said, this gun I keep in my nightstand. This is my personal protection gun. I do use full metal jacketed ammunition with this. New Jersey, where we live in New Jersey, it's pretty strange. New Jersey laws are a store can sell hollow point. You can purchase hollow point. You could use them. You can put it in your gun. You just can't use it. Now, people are going to say, you don't know what I'm talking about, or I don't know what I'm talking about. I've talked to my local police department, which I know a couple of the officers. I talked to a county prosecutor in my area, and he said the law is very vague in New Jersey. It allows you to use a hollow point. I'm sorry, it allows you to buy a hollow point, but you can't use it. Not like Pennsylvania or a lot of other states where you can just purchase hollow points and put them in your gun and use them. In New Jersey, like I said, you can purchase, you just can't use them. The problem with using full metal jacket in your home, yeah, you run the risk of, if you ever have an intruder and you have to use your weapon, this bullet can travel through your assailant, through a wall in your house, through the outside, and possibly hit a passing car, go into a neighbor's house, whatever. But in New Jersey, that's the risk we have to take now. Now, I do know a lot of people who are using hollow point in their handguns in their homes, and they're taking the risk. Now, from what I understand, the new home ammunition, the home protection ammunition, that's the stuff that's a hollow point and it's filled with a gel or a polymer or whatever the hell that shit is inside there. Alright? The prosecutor I spoke to says that still falls under the category of a hollow point in New Jersey. So, beats me. I mean, it's really weird. But this gun here is, I think, 16 years old. Maybe it's 17 years old. Never ever misfired once. And I've got probably 800, 900 rounds through this thing. It's just a beauty. I mean, she's worn, but she's a good gun. I'm not a guy, if I have a problem with one of my guns, I will get rid of it. So when you see that I have a gun, and I have quite a few of them that are old, like this one is, like I said, 17 years old, whatever it is, I keep them because they still work good. I keep them lubricated. And the key to these things are, you know, you don't over lubricate any of these guns, or any gun really. You don't over lubricate. You just need enough to make them work correctly. Too much is going to fail up, especially with powder dust and everything else in there. So, like I said, this when you hear me say I keep one in my nightstand, this is the one I keep in my house. My wife knows how to use this. My son knows how to use this. So if there's ever a problem, this is the gun they go to. Alright? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy my videos. I mean, I'm not an expert in guns, but for the homeowner, you know, this is what I have and this is what I can show you. Alright guys, look, have a good one. I'll see you around.